Hello everybody and welcome to race 1 of season 11 in the Wednesday night dash. We're coming to you from Homestead Miami Speedway for the for the 2025 kickoff race presented by Showtime Esports Productions. As we are just finishing up here with practice before heading into qualifying. Dawson Buchanan leads practice. He's currently in P1. Before we get going here, let's take a look at a couple of things for the first race back of the season. So we take a look at our drivers for this season. We have Trevor making his Wednesday night dash debut, along with Eric Mattingly and Ernesto Daniel Hidalgo, and also Greg Hammond. Also making a return from last season, Dawson Buchanan, Lane Snow, Jeremiah Lockwood, Jax Malin, Eric Richardson, Hunter Hughes, Nick Warboy, Vinny Silva, Garrett Jarnigan, Colton Gardner, John Miles, Chris Fuge, Jeremy Clemens, Martin Vickers, DJ Fluck, Fernando Takashi, and Bill Muffeld, all returning this season. If we take a look at the teams now for season 11, JM Motorsports with John Miles, Lane Snow, Jax Malin, and Dawson Buchanan. Smoky Mountain Racing, Colton Garner, Chris Fuge, and Hunter Hughes. And FR Racing is DJ Fluck, Eric Richardson, Nicholas Warboy, and Ian Miller. FTP Racing with Jeremiah Lockwood and Jeremy Clemens. And then WJM Motorsports is Bill Muffeld, Takashi, Daniel Hidalgo, and Mattingly. So those are your teams for this season. And then to remind everybody of the rules for the Wednesday Night Dash 10 race season, starting with race number 1 tonight. Races are run in approximately 45 minutes with a stage break at about 50% distance, with the exception to road course or super speedways where there is no stage break. And the stage break is the only caution, with the exception of large-scale wrecks in the first stage. There are now only 2 fast repairs, which is new for 2025, and we use a NASCAR-style point system with a bonus point for pole position, leading a lap, most laps led, a stage win for ovals, or fastest lap on road courses and super speedways, where there is no stages. Qualifying is getting started here. Jarnigan in the divisional pole for now. Dawson Buchanan going to the top. Looks like that's going to be his only lap. We got Mark Vickers still on the track. He goes to P3. Lane Snow currently in P6. He's going for a bit of a spin there. Lucas Ponarelli in number 85. Like he's finished. Mark Vickers, pretty sure he's done. A couple of guys here that have not cleared a lap yet. There's Trevor Harmson in the 01. Ernesto also in his first season. He goes to 14th. Fernando Takashi, currently without a lap. Just a minute left here in qualifying, see if we can get something set. So we're qualifying winding down here, just a minute left until we will be able to take the green flag for the 11th time in Wednesday Night Dash history. Let's take a look at the session info for tonight. Homestead Miami for the first race of the season in Homestead, Florida. Opened in 1995, about 1.5 miles, with degrees of banking between 18 and 20 degrees. Session rules is a 40-minute practice with a 5-minute qualifying or 2 laps. And tonight we have a 75-lap race with a competition caution at lap 35 for that extra point. That concludes the end of qualifying. Let's get ready to grid up here. So as we get ready, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup. We can get this thing to work real quick. So in row 1 on pole is Dawson Buchanan in the number 4. Alongside him, Colton Gardner in the number 5 car. Starting third is Christopher Fuge in the 68. And then Jax Malin in the number 9, starting in 4th. Hunter Hughes starting 5th in the number 18. And in the 84 is Mark Vickers, starting from P6. Starting 7th is Fernando Takashi. 8th is the 32, Garrett Dryden. 9th, Eric Richardson in the 13. And 10th is Nicholas Woodward in the 27. Lane Snow starting from the 11th spot in the number 5. Trevor Harmpson in the 01s. He'll be starting 12th. 13th, Lucas Ponarelli. Number 85 and number 66 of Greg Hammond will be starting 14th. Jeremiah Lockwood in the number 7 and 15th. John Miles in a 54 starting 16. DJ Fluck 17 in the number 88 car in the 76, and starting 18th is Jeremy Clemens. The 19, or starting 19th in the 94 car is Ernesto Hidalgo. Bill Muffeld starting 20th in the 911, and rounding out your field, starting 21st in the 23 car is Eric Madden. As Dawson Buchanan taking the green flag here to begin race 1 of the season. Comes out to a pretty good start. be all back. That's a battle behind him. Hughes in the 18 in 5th. He's being pressured by Christopher Fuge. There's a 3 wide behind with Chris Fuge and Fernando Takashi. Christopher Fuge in the 68. He's up into the wall now. Pretty hard into the wall. That's going to allow a huge portion of this field to get around him. That's going to set him way back here in the early stages of this race. Also Buchanan with about half a second gap here over Colton Gardner in P2. But Colton Gardner is closing that gap. Little by little here. On lap 4 of 75. Not too far behind them is Jax Malin in number 9 car. So we have a 3-way battle here for the lead brewing up between Dawson Buchanan, Colton Gardner, and Jax Malin, all separated by just half a second. Lap 5 of this race. There's also Martin Vickers and Hunter Hughes. We're 4th and 5th. They're just separated by a couple of car lengths. Also, Fernando Takashi in the number 99 car. He's running in 6th. Take a look back here at this battle for 13th, sorry, battle for 14th with Ernesto Hidalgo and the 23 Eric Mattingly. So Hidalgo to the inside. He's also going to look to the inside of the 01 of Trevor Hansen and Trevor Robertson. Not quite able to make that bottom line work out for him. 23 comes way down. Really loose there is the number 94. He's going to get sideways. Able to save it. But that's going to drop him back to 18th. Those are Ernesto Hidalgo there. Getting loose off the corner. Here's Garrett Jarnigan in P7. With Eric Richardson behind him in the number 13 car. Lucas Pontarelli in the 85, giving him a bit of a push here in the front. As we head into turn number 1, and there goes Greg Harmon to the inside, trying to get around Pontarelli. Sorry, that's the 6th and 8th car. It's actually Christopher Fuge, who is in 21st. We actually did not see what happened to him. That pushed him 2 laps back. He's trying to make some laps back up here. Head back to this battle for 8th with Lucas Panarelli on the inside of Eric Richardson. He's able to clear for the 8th spot. Another look at our battle for 8. There's a 13 of Eric Richardson getting into the wall. That's going to drop him pretty far back now. Away from Lucas Panarelli. There's DJ Fluck in the number 88 car. He's running 15th at the moment. In front of him, actually, we got a bit of a battle here for 13th. It's Bill Muffo on the inside of the 911. So it's the inside of Mattingly in the 23. With a run there on the outside. Not quite able to clear though as they enter turn 3 side by side. Sorry, it's turn 2 actually. 3. This is our battle for 5th here with Lando Takashi and Hunter Hughes. This Friday night, I invite everybody to come join us in what's this called? We invite everybody to come join us in the first race of the 2025 GT Sprint Series at Daytona for a Daytona 24 prep. A 1-hour race. Everybody's welcome to join. And if you do not want to race, you can tune in right here on CDMC TV at 11 p.m. this Friday night with DJ Fluck and Pablo Hillerman on the call. And also, if you're interested in the Indy Racing World Series, it returns on February 4th at 10 p.m. Eastern here on Stadium Scene TV. And you can visit frracingonline.com/IRWS to sign up and lock in your spot today. It's for the Indy Racing World Series starting on February 4th. We head back here, Dawson Buchanan Still maintaining that lead, but does seem to be coming down a little bit here as we've got just 10 laps to go in the first stage. He leads by 3/10 of a second that time across the line. Jax Malin also putting on here in third pretty well. He's staying about a second and a half back of those two. DJ Fluck in the 88 car, he's made his way up to 14th. Behind him is Trevor Homestead and Eric Mattingly. This is for 15th right here. 01 of Homestead on the inside. As they make contact, they're both hard into the wall. Huge damage there to the 01 of Harpson. He's still spinning down into the grass. Might just need to tow that thing back to pit lane there. It slams pretty hard into the wall. Let's take a look at what happened there with them. So the 23 of Mattingly came down into the side of the 01. I think the 01 got the worst of that. To go back live here, he's Mattingly missed his pit box. I can back up to get in, using one of his faster pairs. Here comes Harpson down the pits. Took him a little bit longer there to get situated around. So use one of his faster pairs and get back out here. There's another battle. This is for 11th between these three cars of John Miles, Greg Hammond, and Bill Muffeld. And 911 on Muffeld on the inside. He's going to take that 11th spot. Then back up to the front here, we got just 5 laps to go in the stage. Cannon's gap has increased by a couple of tenths from what it was before. Now up to about half a second over Colton Gardner. Looking for a stage win and that extra point. Lucas Ponarelli in P8 here, with a bit of an edge over Lockwood, Jeremiah Lockwood, and Eric Richardson. Laps to go here in the opening stage from Miami. Dawson Buchanan now with a 1.2 second gap over Colton Gardner. Jax Malin and P3 actually matching way up here to go. See if he can put on a battle here for P2 by the end of the stage. Not for any points, here is the bonus points only for the stage winning. But I can guarantee a better starting position for the second stage. We also got a battle for fifth going on behind with Hunter Hughes and Fernando Takashi. Once again, this battle was going on a little bit earlier. So now Hunter Hughes able to take the inside there. Looks like he might be able to drive away with that. Dawson Buchanan here on the final lap of the stage, crossing the line. I believe this could be the end of stage number 1. Unless I get my watch. Oh, it's at lap 35, I think. Alright, so we have 5 laps to go in this stage, actually. As Jax Malin able to get around Colton Gardner for second. Battle for ninth with Lucas Ponarelli and Eric Richardson. Richardson going to the high side. Getting a good run there out of the corner. He'll pull away. With that ninth spot, now looking for P8. Now with just 2 laps to go on the stage. Lucas Ponarelli looking for that spot back on the inside here. These are 3 wide for ninth. In the final lap of stage number 1, Lucas Ponarelli is still able to hold that position, but here comes Bill Muffeld on the inside. And P10, Bill Muffeld able to make his way up into ninth. Right before the end of the stage is Dawson Buchanan crossing the line as your stage 1 winner. Jax Malin finishing out in second. So we'll take a look here at stage results. So Dawson Buchanan coming away with the stage win. Oh, this is also messed up. So ignore that graphic. I don't know why it's like that. But Dawson Buchanan coming away with the stage win. Jax Malin second, Colton Gardner third, Mark Vickers fourth, and Hunter Hughes rounding out the top 5 there for the stage. So we enter pit road here for cycle of pit stops. Not sure what's going on behind them as DJ Fluck is just stopped there at the pit entry. And somebody else, I don't know who that was, missed the pits. DJ Fluck must have been way around actually. Is off of pit road. We're going to get sorted here. get really get started here before. You see, DJ Flux still needs to make a pit stop. I believe Clemens does as well. So I think Colton or Dawson Buchanan will be starting stage 2, the final stage, in first. It's there, those guys in the pits. So it'll be Dawson Buchanan, Jax Malin starting in second. Colton Garner will be starting third, Hunter Hughes fourth, and Garrett Jarnigan will be running off the top 5, starting fifth. Lights are out on the pace car, which means we'll be going back to green this time by. Dawson Buchanan will lead the field back to green after dominating stage 1, getting that extra point. So green flag is back in the air with 38 laps to go in 2025 kickoff race for the Wednesday night dash. Dawson Buchanan, pretty good jumper off the start. Blown away by 2 or 3 car lengths there in P1. Jax Malin queuing it pretty tight behind him. Hunter Hughes able to make his way up to third. Really good start there. Over the stage for him. Garrett Jarnigan in the 32 here for the outside of Fernando Takashi. That would be for P5. Trying to get now to the inside. But Takashi able to clear and maintain that 5th spot. Here's Colton Garner, dropped to 4th there off the start, looking for that spot back here on Hunter Hughes. He's going to give it inside. Side by side out of turn 4 on a front straightaway, and Colton Garner able to clear. Come back away with P3. Jax Malin still in second, holding like that to about 3 to 4 tenths. Dawson Buchanan, the leader, and now behind him. Gonna make his way back up and take away that 2nd spot again that he had for the majority of the first stage. top four separated by just 0.6 of a second. Dawson Buchanan's lead has shrunk about half a car length for Jax Malin, and number 9, Colton Gardner, still in third. But he's also got just a couple of car lengths there as he gets into the wall. Hunter Hughes put on the pressure. Colton Gardner again. So they keep battling for that third spot. That's going to allow Fernando Takashi to catch back up. Takashi right in the bumper of Hunter Hughes in the 18 car. Not quite able to make anything happen. 32 Garrett Jordan, he's not too far behind him either. Just over a second becoming leader. And about half a car length from Takashi ahead. Also, Buchanan able to extend his lead here to about half a second once again over Jax Malin, who's running in second. So here comes Hunter Hughes now for P2. He's looking to the inside of Jax Malin. They make contact. Turn 2. Hughes back to the inside into 3. Able to clear Jax Malin again for that second spot, and right behind them, battling for fourth, is Fernando Takashi in the 99 with Colton Gardner in the 40 car on the outside. Takashi in 6 with Jordan behind him. Running in 5th, Colton Gardner. Now side by side with Jax Malin for 3rd. Huge run here also for the 32. Gives a push to Jax Malin, gives him the edge. And now Jordan also looking to make a move on the outside of the position on Colton Gardner. Big three-way battle here for this 4th spot. side by side for fourth this time with Jarnigan and Fernando Takashi. Now they look to battle it out as Hunter Hughes able to take the lead over Dawson Buchanan. Dawson Buchanan trying to take the lead back here with just 21 laps to go. And you've also got Jax Malin right on there too, behind. But about 6 cars here separated by 0.8 of a second. Less than 20 laps to go. The first race of the season. Still got the battle for lead, but we also got this battle for third. Eric Jonathan on the outside here, Fernando Takashi. Also Buchanan with a huge run here on Hunter Hughes. He's able to take the lead back. Dawson Buchanan, about 15 to go, retaking the lead that he's held for the majority of this racing, besides those past couple of laps, when Hunter Hughes took it away from him. Hunter Hughes not going away though. Behind them, this battle for third, they do keep dropping back. They've fallen about half a second now. There's Jarnigan scraping the wall. Hunter Hughes back in this battle for the lead. Running the high side here. Buchanan on the low side. Hunter Hughes with a big run. Now just 15 laps to go. Hunter Hughes right on the bumper of Dawson Buchanan. He's going to look to the inside. Into turn 3, Hunter Hughes able to take the lead back from Dawson Buchanan. He clears Buchanan with a run, though they make contact. Buchanan gets into Hughes. Here comes Fernando Takashi on the inside. They're going to be 3 wide. Buchanan able to come away with the lead, but here comes Takashi on the inside. Hunter Hughes is now falling back to third. Takashi in second. Dawson Buchanan able to clear and pull away by a couple of car lengths now for that race lead. Hunter Hughes got very loose on the exit of one of the corners, and Buchanan couldn't really go anywhere, got into him there. And that's what caused all that. It's going to put Takashi into second. Drops Hughes from first to third. Hughes now being pressured by Colton Gardner. And you know that slide took a couple of laps of life off those tires of Hunter Hughes as well. Here comes Hughes on the inside of Takashi, trying to take that second spot back. Hughes able to clear. Colton Gardner now to the outside of Takashi. He's trying to get back into a podium position. But Takashi now with a bit of a run here on Hunter Hughes. He's going to the inside. Gardner now looking to the inside of Takashi. Just 10 laps to go. As Hunter Hughes, Colton Gardner, able to clear for the third position. But Takashi looking back to the inside here. Colton Gardner able to pull away. Head back to the front. Here is Hunter Hughes trying to make a last run at Dawson Buchanan. Take that lead back, which he did before losing it a handful of laps ago. Is about 0.3 of a second. Hughes is doing everything he can here to try and catch up to Dawson Buchanan. The laps are winding down. Oh, as he gets really loose there. And he's going to go for a spin. That's Hunter Hughes from P2. He hits the wall hard. There's somebody else going for a spin behind him. Hunter Hughes from going for the lead now drops back to 13th, and that's going to about do it for his night. Puts Dawson Buchanan ahead by over a second behind. Let's take a look here at what happened there again. Just gets loose there out of turn 2. Able to keep it off the outside wall pretty well. And he comes back and he slams the inside wall pretty hard. That's going to be some big damage to that 18 machine. But with 5 laps to go, looks like he might just try and limp it back to the start. Save a couple positions without going through the pits. That puts Dawson Buchanan in the lead by over a second. We do have a battle for 5th going on here. That's Garrett Jarnigan with Jeremiah Lockwood right behind him in the number 7 car. It's 4 laps remaining. Colton Garner in 2nd. After a wild second stage for him. 2.2 seconds to Dawson Buchanan. To go, who's Mark Vickers. Sorry, not Mark Vickers. Jeremiah Lockwood in the number 7. And that's going to put him into the top 5. After making that move as Dawson Buchanan crosses the start finish. As he will win first race of Season 11 from Homestead, Miami. Colton Garner finishing in 2nd. Jax Malin behind him in 3rd. Then Fernando Takashi 4th. Jeremiah Lockwood 5th. Garrett Jarney in 6th. Mark Vickers 7th. Eric Richardson in 8th, Nicholas Warboy 9, John Miles 10, Bill Muffett 11, Lane Snow 12, Chris Fuge 13, Greg Hammonds 14, Ernesto Hidalgo 16, Trevor Harmson 17, Hunter Hughes ending up, I believe, 15th. Then rest of the field, a couple of laps down. I will wait for these guys. Come join me here. Alright, I guess we'll start with Jax. finishing in third. So congrats on the podium. First
Thank
of
you. Thank
all, first races of the season. Um, so what was your strategy coming into tonight, and how did it how did it end up playing out for you?
you. Yeah, the strategy was just kind of stay on the bottom whole race, save as much tires as I could, kind of follow Dawson through all the mayhem up front, and it worked out pretty good, I'd say. 2 podiums for JM Motorsports. So, yep, good night.
And then, what would you say was the most challenging moment for you tonight during the race?
Just getting off the exit of corners at times. Started to build free towards the end of runs, and it was just hard to get up off the corner straight without spinning out. But yeah, all in all, good night for JM Motorsports.
All right. Congrats on the podium.
Thank you.
All right. Colton Gardner finishing in second. Then Colton, um, what was your strategy going into tonight, and how did that play
Uh,
out for you?
it's mainly just try and save tires as best you can. This track eats them up a ton, and try and be there at the end. Um, but it is what it is. I hate that I got into the 9 there while we were racing pretty hard. I apologize for that. That was snake on my end. Car just pushed a little too hard into the corner, and I wasn't able to catch it as it slid up. But yeah, it was a fun race. There's a lot of good battles and everything tonight.
And then, anything you'll change, like that you learned tonight, that you'll change for next week?
Uh, Try and be up front and get in the lead as quick as possible, hopefully. But next week's going to be interesting. It's going to be at Daytona. It's going to be a very much crapshoot for how plate races go. So hopefully that goes pretty well.
All right, Colton. Congrats on the podium, and thanks for the interview.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and thank you to all my sponsors and supporters. We'll see y'all next week. Congrats to Dawson too.
Yeah, and then Dawson Buchanan coming away with the win. So congrats on the win tonight, Dawson.
Thank you.
What would you say was your key to success for tonight?
Well, this Dr. Pepper Jam Motorsports Camaro was real fast. Just coming in here saving tires was the aim of the game as usual. So pretty happy with the job I did. I wasn't the most confident there at some points, but we pulled through and we got the win.
And then just walk us through there your final couple of laps there when you're battling with Hunter and throughout that whole sequence.
Well, yeah, first of all, that was a ton of fun. I mean, I had like Hunter breathing down my neck, and then he passed me, and next thing I know, he's loose in front of me, and then we're 3 wide with I think it was Fernando. So it was crazy, but I'm not even sure what happened to Hunter there. I think he may have got loose and
Yeah,
lost
you
a
got
spot,
loose and
but yeah, but it
spun
was a
out.
ton of fun. I mean, I'm glad I could pull through, but yeah, that was a lot of fun.
All right, Dawson, thank you. And once again, congrats on the win.
Yep, thank you.
There were your podium finishers for tonight. Next week, we head to Daytona for race number 2 of the season. And then Kansas, followed by Pocono. The next 2 races after that, with green flag at 10:17 p.m. Eastern right here on Stadium Scene TV. So thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight, coming out to watch this one. And we will see everybody next week at Daytona.